Hey guys. So I'm going to be heading on my last stretch to Lightning Ridge today. Haven't had a coffee yet. Go get a coffee. Wake Borry up. Was up nice and early, and there is something I want to rant about, and so I'm noticing, because of some things you guys have said, and I don't want this to come across as me being angry or something. No, I'm not angry, but I've been doing these videos for like 12 minutes something, but yo, some of yous are fried. You can't even watch a 12-minute video. And I mean, sure, a lot of yous wouldn't be interested in my stuff, and that's fine. But it's more than that. It's like, just put your phone away. Get into a hobby. Fight. You need to fight. Mate, look, I was attention deficit before it was popular. All right, guys, I've said it before. I know the fight, and I know how easy it is to glue to a screen. I mean, I still wake up and I grab my phone, and I could make all these excuses, but at the end of the day, I'm always fighting for a balance to put my phone away and do something practical, but then every now and then I'm encountered with people, and especially you younger people, and that just are on another level. Like, it's like you want all your videos to be 2 seconds. Guys, help yourselves, please. Go on a phone fast or something, but it's not good. It's really not good. Stop catering for that. I say it in, I really say it in love, guys. I'm not upset. I'm just like, oh man, like, so yeah, like, maybe ask God for some discipline in your life. You know, it's a scary prayer. It is a scary prayer. But yeah, like, seriously, like, if your parents aren't doing anything about it for your young people, and you know, it's not just young people, it's people, all of us in general. I'm included, so I'm talking to myself. Trust me, guys, I totally am. And it's like, pick up some hobby, read a book, read the Bible. Like, you know, like even last night with all that I might have going on, and I had people ringing me and stuff, and I collect sharp things, and I was sitting there like sharpening stuff, and I even met a couple next to me here in the caravan park, and had dinner with them and stuff, and was connecting with them. And yeah, absolutely, I'd be the first to tell you that I find myself glued to my screen at times, and I'm like, man, that's not good. And it is that those dopamine rushes and our attention spans and stuff, and sometimes I sit there and I'm like, wow, I really realize how much I struggle with all that. So I'm talking to everyone. Anyway, enough of that ranting. Yeah, heading to Broken Hill, Lightning Ridge. So going to town, get a meal. It's going to be a big stretch for me anyway. 5 hour. Heading out of Cobar. It's a nice little town. We've got a lot of stuff going on here at the moment, so it's quite busy. You never know what you kind of come into when you're traveling. There's some big for what I'm used to out here, I guess. A lot of mining things and stuff going on here. Never met someone who has access to you. You're like a pie in a pie oven for a day or two. By the end, you're so big, no one will even look at you. Never met someone who has access to you. They keep you on the side. They keep you on the side to feel good about themselves. While you're left there wandering with a naked heart. You're like a pie in a pie oven for a day or two. By the end, you're so big, no one will even look at you. Oh, never miss someone who has access to you. They'll throw you away when you're left so good. Take me by the hand. Take me by the hand. Lead me to clean water. Not sure I understand. Take me by the hand. Take me by the hand. Lead me to clean water. Not sure I understand. Just want to get fuel in this little town called Ningan. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I'm about 314 kilometers away from Lightning Ridge, so it's still a bit of a travel. So I've nearly made it to the mark that I'm comfortable normally traveling, which is the 3 hours a day or so.
In 400 meters, turn left onto Mitchell Highway.
So I've got some fuel. GPS taking me on a bit of a goat track road, but it's okay so far. Yeah, I don't trust the GPS these days. Takes you on some of the really bad, dangerous roads at times. One thing I thought to mention, guys, so if you're wondering, so my van's an 84. It's a really loaded van with a small motor. So I travel a lot slower, so 90 k's is kind of my 90 kilometers an hour. I don't know what that is in miles to my American friends, but so 90 k's is like me going average. So I travel a lot slower, and being such an old car, there's all these dynamics that play into it that it is much harder to drive. Don't get me wrong, it's I love it, and it's very analog. There's no computers running this car, this van, but it definitely takes a lot more stamina to drive something like this. Like, I have to make up for hills and stuff, and change gears and all that, and really play it right. You know, being such an old car, I'm always watching the temperature and all that. So there's all these dynamics that play into it that not only take your stamina out when it's hot too, not having aircon is a big one too. Where modern cars, you know, you can sit on 100 10 and it's all smooth, and you know, you don't worry about bumps really in a lot of them. They're just, where this is very loaded, bumps really take a toll. It's loud, it's, yeah, it's, I love it, but it's definitely, oh look, sheep crossing, see, got to be careful. I'm yapping my chops while there's sheep crossing. Now I'm wondering if there's a farmer moving these sheep through, or they're just moving. Gotta be careful. Hey sheepy sheep, is there a farmer moving you guys through, or am I just gonna, these are dorpers I believe. Meh, meh, meh. Can you hear him guys? Meh, meh, meh. Oh, there's wild goats in there. Wow, there's goats in the mix. Watch out, there's goats. Meh, meh. That's cute. So you gotta look out in New South Wales because you get cows and stuff crossing. They don't have fences in a lot of places, they just cross, so you gotta look out for livestock. But yeah, so being an older van, there's all these dynamics that, which is why I'm comfortable only traveling about 3 hours, about 300 k's a day really. Obviously I'm traveling more today, but yeah, so it is a lot easier with aircon, how smooth they are, how insulated they are, the speed you can sit on, cruise control. It's a lot easier to get a lot further in a modern car with less stamina, less fuel, if that makes sense guys. Like if you were to compare traveling in something like this to a modern car, very different, quite different. A lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people are used to modern cars, which is fine, but I do love my old van for a bunch of reasons. So I hope that's some interesting information for you guys. It's not that it's hard to drive it, it's just it's more engaged. It's much more engaged. I'm gonna speak in a bit of code because of the algorithm guys, but bear with me. If you're still paying attention to this video, I'm gonna stop posting these videos because I don't think a lot of us have the attention span on a certain social media site. And I'm just gonna say the first word, tick. It's gonna move from tick to the, again, speaking in code, to the play button. So if you really are interested, I'm under the same name on the play button. That's where I'm gonna be posting these videos. It's the last one of these type of videos that I'm gonna be posting on the tick, because I'm realizing no one really has attention spans, especially on the tick. So yeah, if you still want to see the content, you know where to go now. I'll still do small videos and obviously interact with people, and maybe, I don't know when, I haven't been too motivated, I'll start doing lives on the tick. Just have not been interested with all the people I miss and all the people that have been asking me to go on, hear me out. I really want to connect with you guys and do all that, but it's also all the trolls and whatnot that come along with that, and I'm just not keen. I'm not thirsty. I never was, and I think naturally a lot of the people act like everyone's thirsty and everyone's trying to get viewed and all that. And as much as I think that would be cool to be more popular on these social media sites, I'm definitely not going to sell out, and I'm not thirsty, and I'm adamant, I'm stubborn to sticking to being genuine as much as I can. Even though I've said it in videos before, there's always an illusion that's painted, no matter how hard you try not to, or whatever. So I get that. So yeah, I hope you guys, like I said, if you're still watching this video, now you know that's where I'm going to be. I'm still going to do content on the tick, but I'm just going to limit it to the short, cooked attention spans that we all have now. And that's not a dig at anyone. That's just how things are. And you know, I definitely put my hand up to be like that. So yeah. So this road's turned into a pretty rough road, and as you can see, there's a queue. There's a queue in that hill. Gotta be real careful. Don't want to hit a cow. Oh man. Queue. Man, this road, some of the potholes I was going around. Oh, see, the GPS is probably taking me here going, oh, it's faster. But it doesn't take into account that, you know, the road looks like bloody war-torn, you know. Like mortars have been blowing the road to bits. But, yeah. Oh, look, they just put warning signs. Reduce speed. Rough surface. Like, I wonder if you're going to see some of these monster holes in this road. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Oh, now suddenly the road's behaving now that I'm recording. Yep. No, I'm a liar. I'm just telling fibs. The road is fine. See if it comes up. These ones aren't too bad. What are you talking about? Oh, here's some. Look at that. You're not driving that. You probably can't see them like I can. But yeah, look. Steady on course, Captain. She can't take anymore. Keep yourself together, Sarge. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, went on the top, over the top of those ones. See what I mean? Yeah. Just stay alive. Just stay alive. I will find you. Oh yeah, now it looks okay. Alright. Yeah. And so, as I'm journeying, see the day heats up and it's getting hot, but nothing like it does during summer. It gets really hot. I've got plenty of water. Again, you don't want to underestimate this kind of stuff. You're always better overestimating when it comes to water, fuel. So I've topped up last I could. My fuel tank is still showing completely full because I put that much fuel in. And I don't know if I've said it, but I have like a mini jerry can with a bit of fuel, but that's absolute backup. It might give me, I haven't really done the maths, but it might give me an extra 50 Ks if I need be. But that's only if I've ignored all the signs and, you know, I'll be right, I won't top up, and I was lazy. That's the only reason I'll probably end up using something like that, or if I got detoured, if I got lost. But I have that backup. And if you're wondering why so small, it's because I don't want to add extra weight to something that I'm not really most likely going to use, even though it's there for security if I do need to use it. So it's a small container, but it's also a good container because it doesn't leak, so I don't have the van smelling of fuel because of the fumes coming out of the canister. I actually only bought it recently. But yeah, so there's all these little things you just got to be aware of, even in a modern cars, especially in modern cars, because you can really
be in a false sense of security in a modern car with your aircon cranking and all that, and then suddenly, you know, something happens where you run out of fuel or you get lost or the car breaks down and suddenly you're in the elements, you're in the wild, you're in the heat. I've got fans, I've got a whole bunch of ways to keep myself cool. I've got lots of water, which is, again, the big one. Got a lot of little survival knickknacks. I've still got that backpack that I did a video on, where if I walk off into the woods a bit or somewhere where there's even a potential where I could lose my way, it's just a bit of security. It's got some nuts in there. So I hope that makes sense. So yeah, there's all these little precautions I take. Even though I absolutely trust God to keep me, I know God expects me to be prepared and wise, if that makes sense. And I find a lot of the things I do as a precaution end up helping other people anyway. So you end up being,
Turn right to stay on Bucky and Guy Road.
you end up being an angel, so to speak, a messenger of God, and helping someone with stuff that you had just because you're prepared. And so speaks of our spiritual life too. Sometimes when you're prepared, it's not actually for you, it's for others, such as the kingdom of God.
Stay on Bucky and Guy Road.
See, more cows, more calves, more calves. Yeah, one's weeing. Oh, and looking me right in the eye. See the ghost face? Look at that. He's got the ghost face like a SAS soldier. Driving the cabbage here with speech impediment. Or it should be a cow in the field. Now I fight for the Queen. See, it looks like he's off the Call of Duty Ghosts, that cow. The one that was weeing and looking me right in the eyes. Looking me right dead ball in the eyes. That is a special forces cow that you saw. See? Follow, like, share, subscribe for more content like this. See, guys? You got to see the murderous cow. Sorry, it's me, I'm back again. Oh, there's more cows on the road, I think, or next to the road. What I was going to say, there's something that does help me in the heat. Being such a big guy, and as we get older, our temperature regulation isn't as good. And I like to regularly take an aspirin. And it keeps your blood thin. Actually, it does help you in the heat. Lemon juice will help you in the heat too with your water, especially when it gets really uncomfortable and hot. So you look at them. That's cool. But yeah, I thought I'd just say that yeah, when you find you're in a real hot climate and you know maybe don't take the heat so well, maybe take an aspirin with your water every now and then, you know, with your doc's guidance, of course. You don't need no Dr. Borry. Dr. Borry, that would be a worry. Didn't mean to rhyme, it's just in time. Anyway, I better stop, but yeah, and lemon will really help with that too, regulate your oh, look at this cow in the middle of the road. I thought I was going to end the video, but look at that, look at the little calves. Look at that, whole family. It looks like another SAS soldier cow with a ghost face. Look at that. Look at that cow on the road with the calf. It's like a little SAS soldier with a ghost face. Look at them, they're like, you gotta pay the toll to come free, boy. We ain't letting you free. Look at, she's backing down. This other, oh, look at the udder. Look at that milk, I should go milk her. Look at that. Imagine all the udder nutrients in that milk. But yeah, farm fresh. I did used to milk cows when I was a kid, believe it or not. Still got the technique in my hand, but I can't show you my hand. This is where my camera is, and I'm driving too. But there's a lot of like little water things and stuff with trees around. My dad used to, when we used to travel like this, would stop and, you know, you catch fish, everything, but I'm pretty determined to get to Lightning Ridge, but hopefully down the track that's what I'll be doing, is stopping in places like this. I have got a little bit of a schedule at the moment, but Yeah. So I don't. The reason I say is it's exciting. Like it's like, oh wow, I've actually built my situation up, you know, in that way. But it's also, I'll probably say it a lot. Maybe there's an emu crossing the road. Mr. Emu. Something attached to him at the back. Some feathers or something. Runs off. Very light coloured emu, that one. Oh, there's a herd he was joining, and then there was a cow in front of him. Anyway, but yeah, like I could stop here somewhere, just in a little bit of shade, not under something too big. You don't want to be under big trees where branches could fall off, and yeah, very dangerous. So yeah, always be careful about that with the shade and all that. Yeah, I could stop anywhere here and just spend the night, put out Starlink, I'm connected, post some videos, whatever. But yeah, I was back to what I was saying. Part of what I do is inspire people. Like I met a guy and his wife at the caravan park I was staying last night in Cobar, and I collect a lot of knives, and he was interested in knives, and because he was interested in the topic, and we were talking about all that, and I oiled up some of his blades and all that. I gave him a little pocket knife, a really nice Japanese one, and he was so grateful. And isn't it interesting, I found out through talking to his wife and stand there talking to him, I found out he's quite a big, he manages quite a big company with a lot of people that work under him, and I thought, wow, the type of people that have achieved so much that I can connect with. And you guys, you got to understand, like, he was so grateful. He was so grateful that I gave him that knife as a gift. He goes, you know, this really means a lot to me. And I even got his number, and who knows, I might even catch up with him when I'm in that area. But I thought I'd share that yeah, my life is very much about that, inspiring and encouraging people. So when I talk about cool things I do and stuff, really at the heart of who I am is to inspire people, where it's like, hey, you could do that too. You could do this too. And not only that, anyone knows that, anyone that's connected to me, you know, reach out if you need any advice and stuff, because I do know some stuff about this stuff. You know, if you want to do van life or something, you know, reach out to me. So yeah, just I'm always willing to, like, even if you're like, oh, what's the first step? Well, you know, this is what I got, and this is what I want to do. You know, so I hope my stuff can inspire you guys, and at the same time, I want to take you on a journey where a lot of you, and I don't mean it's a bad thing, it's not, you just got families and work and commitments, you might not be able to do what I'm doing, and in a sense, I can live in a way where when you're watching my videos, it's not only you're being inspired, but you, in a weird way, you're coming along with me, you know? So, yeah. See Matilda, won't see Matilda, you'll come, I won't see Matilda with me. As he sang while he sang, as he watched the Billy boil, you come, I won't see Matilda with me. Won't see Matilda, won't see Matilda, you come, I won't see Matilda with me. He sang while he sang, and he's watching his Billy boil. You come, I won't see Matilda with me. I was singing that song because, I mean, I don't actually remember all the lyrics, but I was singing it because I drove past, it was Macquarie River, and it's a nice little river. It's a nice little spot. I could have pulled over and stayed the night, and I was imagining myself, because I want to cook some bush food. Boris style, and I might possibly do that tonight. But I was just imagining myself, you know, with the billy boiling and so to speak, and out in the dry, and pretty cozy feeling I got. And I was remembering that song, you know, and yeah, just a little thought. But this stuff really, I find this stuff really fun and incredible and exciting. And if I wasn't so determined to get to Lightning Ridge and all that, but I'm hoping to get into some of the artesian spring water springs and stuff, swimming and stuff in Lightning Ridge. Yeah, so I'm pretty determined to get there. Really excited because I'm only exactly 100 k's away from Lightning Ridge, so about an hour away, guys, for anyone listening overseas. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's warm, but it's not as hot as it gets out here. It's actually quite green out here, considering how it can get. There's a few things I want to do there and suss out, so to speak. I suppose I'll take this time. I want to thank everyone that's been really come along on this journey with me. If you watch my videos and following, which sometimes I'm surprised who's watching, who's following. I quite often question in different times whether it's really worth it, or you know, but every now and then I'll just, you guys really encourage me, and I really am doing it for you guys, you know, for myself too. But oh wow, that was a cool lizard. So a really cool lizard sticking his head up. I saw a massive goanna across the road, but her car stopped and he went behind, ran behind like a fence, a paddock. But I missed out on filming it. It was massive. It was like a metre long, guys. Easy. A goanna parenti lizard. He can go anywhere. But yeah, so I want to thank you guys, all new followers. Like, I thank you. I do watch. I do see, you know, just the interactions and who subscribes and all that. And I really thank you guys. Yeah. I'm in a town called Volga. I actually remember my dad saying Volga in his Russian accent. Pretty funny. So yeah, I've been to these places, some of these places before. Some I know I've been, some I don't know if I've been, as I always say. But yeah, I've definitely been to Volga. Coming into Black Opal country, Lightning Ridge, artesian bores here, everything. So pretty excited. So excited. It's like 5 kilometers away. Wow. Well guys, here I am rolling into Lightning Ridge. Yeah, wow. So accommodations next. Toss out some accommodation. Black Opal. Wow. All this cool stuff. So yeah, I want to do some swimming in the artesian bores. All of it. Maybe find a spot we used to go as kids, but I don't know. Would have changed a lot this place since I've been here. Outback Opal tours. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm rubbernecking. For sure. Crocodile Caravan Park. Real outback feel. Wow, and the weather's beautiful right now.
300 meters, turn right onto Opal Street.
Lightning Ridge lolly shop. There's even a lolly shop. A lot of tourists, van life, as you can tell.
Take the next right onto Opal Street, then
Cool
you'll
little
arrive at your
hotel.
destination.
Who knows? Wow. Yeah, so guys, oh man, it's hot. As soon as my fan's off, I'm here in Lightning Ridge. Just gonna have a look at some shops, suss out accommodation. Yeah, pretty exciting, amazing weather, cool place. Can't wait to here I want to be at least a couple of days. I'll see how I go. If I can get a deal, cheaper deal for staying in a hotel or something, might be an option too, you know, and stay, yeah, for at least a couple of days, I reckon. So guys, I've got a hotel for 3 nights here, so I was doing a lot of running around with something I won't quite mention just yet, but you might hear about it down the track. But was doing a bit of running around town, did some shopping, just gonna grab something to eat. I'm knackered, need a shower, probably have a little rest, and yeah, it's warm here. It's not real bad, but I'm not very acclimatized either. So thanks guys, this concludes got to Lightning Ridge, so the next footage will be whatever is out there onwards to Queensland. Thanks guys.